Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the Mega Mewtwo X Pokemon Spotlight, and if you guys heard, or if you guys haven't seen, I don't have my intro on this one because I want to try and record this live with music. That way, not live, I'm not streaming it, but that way I can stream for my European viewers, since I feel kind of bad since I've been streaming every day like at 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes. So forgive me, hopefully it doesn't ruin the quality too much of the video. You guys know I do this anyway when I go on vacations or I have plans, but yeah, we have Mega Mewtwo X. Now Mega Mewtwo X, different than the counterpart Mega Mewtwo Y, as it has a base 190 attack stat, couple that with low kick, and it hits pretty much the entire tier for a strong 120 base power low kick. So a lot of mons are 2 KO just straight up the bat from this mon. Still has really good special attack, so it can afford to run a move like Ice Beam, which is nice for Zygarde, Veltal, as well as Salamence. And again, on the physical side, it has moves like Poison Jabs and Headbutt, Stone Edge for Ho-Oh. The big thing I think that Mewtwo does run is Taunt. Taunt plus Low Kick allow it to deal with most support Arceus forms outside of Arceus Fairy. That's one of its bigger weaknesses, being weak to fairy types. Also the fact that when it mega evolves from Mewtwo, it doesn't get faster like Mega Mewtwo Y, so that's a pretty big loss for Mewtwo, as it allows it to potentially lose to Mega Gengar off speed ties and whatnot. But still a solid Pokemon, hits hard. I think Mega Mewtwo Y is the best out of both of them. But let's just see how we do. This is not the first team. I want to use Hyper Clarence's team first. But the idea of this Pokemon is pretty much use it early or mid-game and try and break for something to sweep. I believe on this team we have Rock Polish Groudon. We do. We have Rock Polish Groudon, so the idea is use Mega Mewtwo to try and break through your opponent's team and try and sweep with that. So I'm actually going to lead off with it immediately versus his type of team, as he does have Ho-Oh, Landorus. Basically, Taunt Mewtwo can smack every mon in this guy's squad, so I'm going to lead off with it versus him, as he does lead Ho-Oh. Now, only thing that can knock me out, I'm not going to call it to life, but it would be Scarf Ho-Oh. Otherwise, I Mega Evolve right here and click Stone Edge and get a KO. He actually goes Arceus Dark, which I disagree with, as Low Kick is going to send this thing flying. Now, I'm pretty positive he's actually going to go out into his Giratina. I'm going to Ice Beam here, though, as expecting him to catch Giratina, but he goes Lantern, so this is beautiful as I get the KO. So this is exactly how you're supposed to use Mega Mewtwo X. You use it early on to try and break through your opponent's team, and that's what I really needed for my Groudon to put in work. So Kyogre comes out, definitely an issue. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to go out into my Giratina. I don't want to go hard Groudon, as Groudon is going to be key, I think, in sweeping, as Overheat, presses Blaze and whatnot. Very nice play. Going for the Ice Beam right there. I mean, it was pretty obvious too, but I didn't want to go hard Groudon on this thing, if that makes sense. And we'll just drop a Draco. I don't mind sacking Giratina. It's not that useful in this game, especially since he showed Arceus Dark. This allows me to go out into Groudon right now and just click press his Blades. Assuming he's going to go Giratina to attempt to Toxic me or something. Yep, lovely damage. Now, that's a free Arceus Fairy, and his Defogger is this Giratina and Arceus Dark potentially. I don't mind him Toxicing. I was thinking about going out into my Necrozma, but with an SD up and Rocks up, it kind of smacks him anyway. So it's better for me to do this to Will-O-Wisp now, the Celesteela, allowing me to get in Groudon and neutering it, basically. I like a Veltal because it can Dark Pulse / pivot through, or pivot through. I just said that twice. Or pivot through. But I can just safely Dark Pulse here as he goes Arceus Dark. And that's a really interesting one because, again, that's the whole gives me Mewtwo on the recover. If he defogs, he defogs. I don't need Rocks up for this mon in particular, but I can safely just Ice Beam one more time. I don't expect him to stay in. I always think that Giratina is the best play. And the great thing about Mewtwo is with Taunt, it doesn't care about Giratina at all, and that was offensive Kyogre as well, so that Loki is gonna hurt. Yep, you cannot defog on me, my friend. So you can go ahead and catch this Mega Mewtwo X, already putting in work. Goes out into Kyogre, and this is interesting because if I'm not mistaken, offensive Kyogre dies to Low Kick, but it's not in my best interest to actually stay in just yet. Goes for Origin Pulse. I'm gonna double out into my Mew. I'm actually gonna double out into Veltal. As I don't want Giratina to come out, and I don't want to miss either. I'm pretty sure Low Kick would have knocked that Kyogre out, I'm not going to lie. But I think it's just in my best interest to not stay in right there. we'll foul play. As that was an offensive ho and it does go down. Lovely. That means I don't have to click Stone Edge at all. I'll always be able to check Arceus Dark no matter what. And I'm pretty positive that his Arceus Dark is Calm Mind. And low kick from Mewtwo is going to send that back. So that's exactly how you're supposed to use Mega Mewtwo X. I'm really happy about that first game. I think I played it well. But more importantly, I got to show the strengths of the Pokemon. We'll probably get a bunch of games where I get hacked out or lose or just get blown away. And we'll show the weaknesses of the Pokemon, which is good too, because this is supposed to be a learning experience. But that was really good for showing how you use Mega Mewtwo X. You use it to break early and set up for a potential Groudon sweep, which is what I was doing. But because I burnt Celesteela, and Giratina was so low, and Kyogre came in after rocks, I think 1 low kick, 2 low kicks plus taunt, Ice Beam, taunt, and low kick would have just won the game anyway. I probably could have low kicked Kyogre and probably knocked it away like I said, but I wasn't willing to risk that mon right there. So, CB Base Lord passed me another team. Really cool team. Really cool team as well. This looks like Specs Kyurem plus friends. Ah, man. But Mega Mewtwo X is bulk up in this one with bulk up Ice Beams and Headbutt, so that's pretty good in this one. Bulk up is actually really cool too because Spectral Thief, avoiding it. Trick Room, Weakness Policy, I like that a lot here too. Scarf Kyogre in a game versus only one Groudon, my bad. Stealth Rock Arceus, bulk up Rest Groudon, and defog that. Okay, so if I was my opponent, I would lead off with Kyurem because I think it smacks everything, so we're going to lead Mewtwo. Yep, and we're just going to low kick right here. No point in predicting if he goes Salamence, whatever. If he reveals his Mewtwo form or his Arceus form, that's fine too. Could be, looks like Fairy on this type of build. But he stays in, and you are going to go down. So great, Mega Mewtwo X already putting in work again. The great thing about Salamence is too, if it's offensive, it goes down. There's not Tamara Shadow, which I'm sure is Sash. Oh, it's Life Orb. Beautiful. I'm gonna get on my rocks. Necrozma main is a problem, but oh, that's a problem too. Oh god, not you. Okay, so Mewtwo lives a +2 extreme speed, but if he's Choppa Berry, I don't knock him out. I think the play is to go Kyogre and Origin Pulse. Because if I'm Specs, you have to extreme speed here. That's assuming he doesn't knock me out, that is. Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay, good. I'm positive Mewtwo X, because of the defense that it has, lives one, but I could be wrong. And maybe Toxicking was the play. I might have messed up here. Shoot. Okay, that's bad. So now I have to Sunsteel Strike. Assuming I live a +2 Life Orb Earthquake. I get my weakness policy will knock him out, but going for Trick Room doesn't make any sense since I can't do anything. That sucks because I know +2 Silk Scarf it lives, I think? Or is it just +2 Lum? Alright, good. I should have went this first and I messed up. After stacking Kyogre, I should have went right out to this. See, and that sucks too because Ice Beam, Zen Headbutt, and whatnot would have just destroyed him. But the great thing is Arceus is gone. I'm still a weakness policy mon. He can obviously go out into his. I don't know why he doesn't go out into. He didn't go out into his Marshadow, but or Earthquake right here as he goes for Presses Blade. Like, why would you not go Marshadow and Shadow Sneak? That is the best play. And I have to risk this too. He should knock me out. Actually, if he goes Salamence, I think I'll bulk up alongside him. But then he goes Marshadow and absorbs it all. Bulk up is my play. I want to get in my... I don't think I can win this one. Because of that. Maybe. Because Arceus Fairy is primed to win. Yeah, that was my bad. I was going off some old X and Y calcs in my head. And I know Lumberry. I must have mixed it up with Lumberry. I know +2 Lumberry I definitely eat for sure. Because regular Mewtwo can eat +2 Lumberry. But I'll be able to beat Marshadow as well as Salamence. I'm max speed, so Salamence goes down. Yeah, he goes this, which he has to. I have to go Lunala. I still have my Prism Armor, which is good. He might double. Just Sunsteel Strikes. Saw Roost. That move goes... What? Am I 2 KO by this? That made no sense. Oh my god. Okay, he Shadow Sneaks for whatever reason as opposed to Spectral Thieving. What are you doing? I don't get these plays. My only hope is that it's actually not a Rock Polish. I guess he can still win regardless. Like, my only hope is to go out into... I don't even knock out the Necrozma Dust main with Lunala, I'm pretty sure, so... It's the hope he just straight up attacks, yeah, and I win this next speed tie. Assuming he is speed tie and he's not adamant. So, at this point, I lose the game if he's Rock Polish anyway, so it's in my best interest to just stay in and Judgment for damage. I feel like this beast would be Ultra Necrozma. Look at the dragons he has. Okay, do I win? I roost first, for sure. Because Sunsteel Strike ignores abilities. Oh, I think he's just Spadef. No, that's a 21. There's no way that's Spadef. Maybe I win. I roost first, for sure. Because he just uses his Z move. If I'm not mistaken, Sunsteel Strike does ignore abilities. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Oh, I guess Shadow Shield doesn't care about ignored abilities. Interesting. Okay, but he's not going to knock me out now, so I'm good. I'm at Shadow Shield, my friend. We managed to pull this one back. Weakness Policy, not a thing because he was Z. You're not going to knock me out, my friend. Okay, so I guess Shadow Shield, or these two ignore each other. I forgot how it works. Nice. Hey, that man made really weird plays. Hard Marshadow and then Shadow Sneaking over anything else? I don't know. Mega Mewtwo X came through in the beginning though. I'm glad with that. Alright, so now we got a team from Luna. Luna gave me some... You know, Luna always giving me some heat. Of course, we got Shedinja, which I can't touch with half my team. Okay, I have to lead Groudon in this matchup because it's Mega Sableye. And he has so much for it too. Ideally, my opponent, because I'm Fire Blast, ends up going Ho-Oh at a point, and I just Stone Edge it. You should always go Giratina. If I was Eruption, this would be nice, but I'm not. But Earth Power do about the same. I'm Arceus Dragon with Dragonium and Fire Blast. Okay, hold up. That might help. But just gonna rest here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going for the Spadef or crit, but I don't think I can break this. Without luck, anyway. Yeah, like I had to Stone Edge right there. I can't beat this. I can't. Even if I got Ho, that didn't help me beat Giratina. Like, I guess I helped Arceus Dragon. I wasn't paying attention. Did he have Celestial? I don't think he had it. It was Shedinja, Ho-Oh, Sableye, Giratina, Yveltal, and I did not remember his last. I'm assuming it was an Arceus form. Like I had Dragonium, Fire Blast, Arceus Dragon, so that's pretty cool. But I don't know if I would have been able to break through that. Also, you know, Necrozma's move would have broken through it, but Shedinja, but I don't know if like breaking through specifically Giratina was possible with that. But we're self-focus punch Mewtwo on this one, by the way, which is pretty cool. It's not as consistent as low kick, but it does hit harder. Sash Cloyster, I choose you. Go ahead and Shell. Actually, yeah, Shell Smash Up is the play, because if he Dark Pulsed right there, he was in a bad situation anyway. I really want a T-Spike as opposed to going for Icicle Spear. I'm a T-Spike. I like him more. And he actually opted for Rock, so that's great. So I get a nice T-Spike to disrupt the Arceus, which is going to be nice for sub-focus punch Mewtwo. I'm pretty sure that's Scarf of Yveltal. It doesn't have to be. I'm Choice Bamboo, my god. Trying to think of the best way to beat this down. I'm not even Dragon Play, I just remembered that. Nice, nice, nice. Although Fire Blast, it'll knock him out with some boost. It also hits Solgaleo. I mean, the Necrozma Dust Man, excuse me. I just remembered I wasn't Draco Play. I remembered I was Z. I see it right there, too. But I want to use my Z on Marshadow if possible. I mean, if he wants to defog for me, because I will have more hazards up at the end of the day, that'd be nice. Do I lose? No. I have Bulu plus Groudon. I don't think I can lose to this. So we go Bulu first. The reason we go Bulu is because we get the grassy terrain, which helps Groudon. And I have Nature's Madness as well. That poison is going to be really nice for Marshadow as well as Xerneas. Going SD. Wonder how much is. Never mind. You knock me out, my friend. Don't mind. Grassy terrain, so your Earthquake doesn't knock me out. Fire Blast should claim me one. The Ultra Burst actually. Problem. I mean, again, because of grassy terrain, I'm good, but. And Mewtwo checks you. But it became an issue. Like, Mewtwo gets to come in. Mega Evolve, and I'm faster. I mean, I'm faster anyway, naturally, but. We'll see if this Mewtwo will do anything in this, because I might just lose to the Yveltal. That's tough. Yveltal kind of just breaks through the rest. Yeah, my only play was the hope he didn't go for foul play, went for Dark Pulse, which I lived, subbed, and got a Focus Punch off. That was like legitimately my play right there. I don't think he should stay in. I think he should go Xerneas. I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight back, guys. I will fight back. Goes hard of Yveltal, which is kind of bad for my opponent, I think, because there's two. That isn't to a KO. And I always go for Sunstone Strike anyway. If he U-turns, he chokes. I have to. Where's my Necrozma Dust Main? Necrozma. Okay, good damage. That does that much? Wait. No, it was over anyway. Have a good game, dude. Alright, I tried. Scarf Yveltal, kind of a problem. We had a Fairy type in Bulu, but that didn't really help because it kind of lost to that. That was my bad though. Moran, pass me a squat. I kind of want to try and use Luna's one more time though. Luna's would have been so good in this one too. I have Submute. Oh my god, it would have been so good. Alright, Scarf Yveltal and U-turn into Groudon is the play. Luna's would have been so nasty in this. Sub Mewtwo from the get-go would have been a pain. But yeah, we have Taunt, Naive. You actually don't need Naive because Ice Beam, like, Ice Beam still 2-hit KOs, but a 2-hit KOs, aka Zygarde, and it still knocks out Salamence and Rayquaza. So, Z Geomancy, Toxic Groudon, Spadef, Scarf, Splash Blade, Defog. Insults Rocks. What's your play? By the way, shout out to Glacier City. I have her playlist just playing in the background right now. Doo-doo. Apparently, guys, for those wondering about Jambad, you don't come here wondering about. Actually, people do come here sometimes wondering about Jambad. The reason he is not uploading at the moment is because his computer lags when he tries to record. So I'm trying to avoid a nuzzle right now. Glare, I guess they're starting to run that. Go ahead and catch his overheat. Alright, so Sticky Web are up. But I can defog on Ray. Yveltal's smart to come out because it's more than likely taunt. Doesn't matter, you Dark Pulse here anyway. You could have Living Wing, but it won't kill. Like it won't 2-hit KO me, and I'll be able to Moonblast. I actually think Twinkle Tackle is the better play. Okay, I'm okay with this too because this is his taunter. So everything else I can defog on, and I have this doesn't allow Rayquaza to set up, and I thought Twinkle Tackle was better because if you went Diancie, I got more damage off on it. Thanks. Keep you alive, I guess. Exploded. Oh, so that's how you block defog with that mon. That's cool. Toxic Ray, I still have Scarf, Yveltal. That's really cool. We're seeing some cool things. Mewtwo is faster under defog. The play is 100% to go for Sunsteel Strike. .350 attack. That shit 2-hit KO. I'll live a hit. Unless it's Banded V-Create. Or maybe Life Orb V-Create. But if he goes for V-Create, then he's lowering his speed. So I'm assuming you Dragon Dance here. Swords Dance can also work, but that doesn't knock out Yveltal +2 anyway. With extreme speed, unless you're Life Orb. And if you're Life Orb, then probably lost. Yep, V-Create. Arceus time. Finally get to defog away these rocks. Could be Sash Ray. Swords Dance. I think foul play spamming is my play. What if it's just like Trick Room? No. I know it's E-Killer, right? It has to be. So, if foul play once, he SDs after. He should know I'm Scarf because of my turn 1, so he should SD. It comes down to him being Life Orb too, but what my idea is, like, if he's not Life Orb, he doesn't KO me right here. So he's gonna SD. Exactly. Okay, he's leftovers. Perfect. So I can get in Groudon now. I sack it. If he's sub, I guess it comes down to him getting the sub versus me too. Which thankfully he's not getting. It sucks that I have to keep doing this. Okay, nice, nice, nice. He should actually SD again. Oh, and he got me off the President's Blades miss. I'm gonna have to sleep talk a good move with my I'm gonna have to sleep talk Moonblast, or I legitimately lost. He's making the best play possible. I had to go out to my Paralyzed Groudon too. It was either that or my Sleeping Mon. I didn't want to go Mewtwo because that's my way of... Because he was leftovers, he would guarantee not knock out my Mewtwo at +2. I like how the inaccurate move, the more accurate move missed. Come on, Xerneas. I know you live this. Sleep talk the Moonblast, bro. Come on, baby. There we go. Ah, boy. Hey, get it again. Imagine it is actually Trick Room this entire time, which makes no sense, by the way, because you're running Sticky Web. It actually makes no sense because you are running Sticky Web. I don't think being a Trick Room Necrozma main. It got the Moonblast again. That's incredible. Holy crap. Yeah, how little that did. That was a Photon Geyser. Oh, this is Ultra Necrozma. Can you Ultra Burst so I can Ice Punch you? I'll taunt him. I don't think I lose at all to this, but I'm a Mega Evolve and taunt is my play. That, I guess it's just to show off. Thank you. Oh, I'm Beam. Good game. Yo, shout out to Insult Rocks Kip. Okay, this guy's amazing. I like this guy. I taunted just in case it was a random Trick Room set with like Power Gem. There was like a 0%. Okay, there was like a 2% chance that was actually the set because he's using Sticky Web, but the best play was always taunting there anyway. If I did go Mewtwo and choke, which is pretty much a choke, otherwise you go out into Velton Cliff foul play and I got the KO no matter what. But you could tell he was physical based on the fact that he didn't KO Max Defense Xerneas with the Photon Geyser. If he was special, he obviously would have done so. Nice. Alright, so Caxer has a team. Stone Edge recovers. So this one has no taunt, which is actually kind of scary in a game where your opponent has 10 million threats and mainly Mewtwo. Very scary in a game where your opponent has Mewtwo. Arceus Fairy is key in this, beating Yveltal, Marshadow. Ridiculously worried about Necrozma Dawn Wings. I think I Will-O-Wisp first and then recover. No, I Judgment first. I can... This is tough, man, because this mon is a problem, too. Okay, glad I didn't... It's Sash, that's fine. If you want rocks up, that's fine. I can come in late. I can come in later on a Dark Pulse, so that's completely fine. I prevent rocks from my opponent. Yo, how many of these are we gonna see? Hard Mewtwo's always a play. If it's Chople, it's Chople. Don't be Life Orb. Why are they all life? What? Okay, he's Adamant Silk Scarf. That has to be Adamant Silk Scarf. I don't think that's sub. It has to be Adamant Silk Scarf. That's the only way you actually knock me out there. That sucks. I mean, Mewtwo's job in this game wasn't going to be much. Okay, well, I lost. I had to Will-O-Wisp to get in Ferrothorn to Leech Seed, or even get in Necrozma and go for my Z, but yeah, that's game. That was fun. I tried. Missed the Leech Seed too, just to spite me? No? Okay. Oh, he has D, so he might be choking. Hold on, because that's doing some beautiful damage. Leechy does... I have to Gyro Ball. Okay. I've had enough of those. Yo, he crit me every turn. If I hit the Will-O-Wisp, it was actually over. Like, I could just Leech Seed him. Over in a sense for that Arceus, not over for the game. And why was he Adamant Silk Scarf, man? Even this one. This is not the best opportunity for this Mon. I love rocks though. I'm leaning Ferrothorn. Can't spore me. You're not rapid spinning me is what I'm... Whatever. You know what? Go ahead. I'm not letting you rapid spin. Because the thing is, if I go for Gyro Ball and he spins, I'm pretty sure Leechy's my play. Yeah, Leechy is my play. Because if he goes Groudon, I get in Giratina. If he rapid spins, he rapid spins. Whatever. I don't care as much about that. He actually nuzzled me. What a beast. I guess he's no rapid spin, so I'm still gonna attempt to Leechy this Groudon so I can get in my Giratina on it. Hey, breakthrough Ferrothorn. Even though Leechy is the worst move in the game, next to Toxic. Yup. Yup. Lovely. So now my Giratina doesn't even check him as well as it could have. That is really bad. Roars me out. What? I wish he roared me out after I hit the Leech Seed. That would be fire. Overheats. Is there a point in defogging? No, I'd rather have... Actually, there's a point in defogging. And I'm faster than you. Get the hell out of here. And this Draco won't even miss, so that's nice. But the bad thing is, and the good thing is he's not, it doesn't look like he's SD Groudon because he's Overheat. I'm assuming presses his Blades and Roar. So no Sticky Web for my opponent. Nice for me. Of course, I'm about to say the Upteef Arceus is about to come out. I'm a Willow. Yeah, let him be Specs. Alright, so Rock's up first because Sash Deoxys is going to bite me in the back later. This is Dual Dance, so it kind of wins. All I gotta do is SD. I'll Leech Seed here too, because if he goes Groudon, I get in, or if he stays in, it's fine. I'm trying to waste turns. I don't think he realized, like, I'm always gonna Leech Seed. Is this that SD Arceus water crap that I just missed versus? Okay, no it's not. Yo, why am I recovering so much? This is great. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go Groudon here too, yeah? So, and because I'm slower, I switch out. Woo! Hello! How are you on this fine evening? Oh, this is so good. This is a KO. Not bad. And Mewtwo... Is my Mewtwo taunt? Or it's Recover in this one, right? It's Recover. Okay. Mewtwo naturally checks Deoxys. Because of the fact that it has that Mega Stone, knockoff isn't going to kill me. And the fact that... Oh, and he gave me Groudon too? Lovely. So, I just set up and win now, don't I? How do you beat this? I just sack. I literally sack Ferrothorn. And sack is like it's not even a sack because I can click Gyro Ball here. Just Rock Polish. I'm surprised he's not taunt, but then again, you don't have Moonblast then if you're taunt. Go ahead and SD up. Sunsteel Strike this bad boy. We are 100% Zing that Arceus, and that Arceus is in range. And if it switches out, I'm pretty sure +2 Earthquake is going to knock it out. Don't even think Judgment knocks me out, but... I mean, whatever he switches to is also a problem gone. Obviously, we didn't get to use Mewtwo in this one. But when your opponent has like 10 million resistances... Dual Dance and the Necrozma Dust main. Yep, it's over. Alright, we'll end it there. Nice, nice. Mewtwo got to show its strengths in some, and we got to show its weaknesses in others. These Silk Scarf and Life Orb Arceus, I'm surprised they're using it in a metagame with Marshadow around, but maybe that's the tech right now. I do hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.